Alright. Alright, guys. What's up, J-Fire? How's it going, Sylveon? By the way, Sylveon, I joined your clan on my mini account. Wait, hold up. Let me move this up a tiny bit. Okay, the fist one should be fine. I think it's a little bit... alright, that's fine. Alright, I gotta actually get ultimate this time, for real. I last stream kind of failed that, sadly. But we could get it this time. We could get it this time. I'm in a furnace. He's not doing anything. How's it going? Lightning Blaze, Vincent, Knittin. It's me, lol. I remember you. I remember you. How much you make off shorts, boss? It depends on the short. Like, I feel like you asked that a few streams ago. I'm pretty sure you're the same person. I can't remember, though. You don't make a lot off of them, though. They're mostly for, like, exposure, I feel like. There's vines, like, last second here. Yo, that timing was fire. Did you guys see that? It caused the, fisherman to walk to the gob giant. That was nice. We just wait and then rage, I think, here. Amazing start. It's basically over unless we throw really badly. Someone nerf this whole deck? Yeah, so many cards in this deck need a nerf. The Vines video I just uploaded isn't performing that well so far. But maybe it's because so many people are uploading videos on the Vines, it's getting kind of like oversaturated, the Vine videos. But I decided to do that again because people enjoyed it when I did the Evo Furnace vid. I let them win. Kind of lost my mind again. Kind of like I did in the Furnace vid. Go machine here. I love the Prince. I hope he doesn't get nerfed. I don't know if the Prince is going to get nerfed, at least not anytime soon. Because they're probably going to prioritize the, well, the Vines and, like... I feel like at the moment there's a lot of things that need attention more than the Prince. But they might nerf it next month. It's just not going to happen anytime soon. I don't know. The Prince is very good at the moment, but we got to see how the meta is when the Vines get nerfed. Because, yeah, the Vines need an emergency nerf. Who's your favorite rapper? I'm trying to think about who my favorite would be. I mean, there's quite a few I like a lot. Trying to think. Can I adjust this seat down a little bit? Because I don't know if I can raise the monitor anymore. Let me see here. Oh, I actually can. Sweet. Okay. That's a bit better now. Alright. Future? Future would be like one of my favorites for sure. Recently, I actually saw Gunna perform at a concert. I wouldn't say he's, like, my favorite, though. He's probably, like, in my top, like, 10, though. Or top, like, 8 or something like that. Yeah, I like Future, 21 Savage, someone in TikTok, Swag said, Kendrick. Yeah, I like Kendrick, too. Did you get a top 10K last season? Yeah, I finished top 300 last season, actually. Or it was like 350, I can't remember, but it was well over 10K. Hab says, does living by yourself get lonely? I mean, like sometimes, but not as much as you would expect. To be fair, it probably helps that, I mean, I don't live super far away from my mom. My dad's all the way in Florida, though, so... But, I don't know, it doesn't, I mean, I think it depends on the person. Like, I feel like for me, it doesn't. Like, I'd prefer living on my own than living with a roommate, for sure. I don't know. I don't think I'm a roommate type of person. I feel like I kind of like my own space. That's kind of why I would never want to live, like in a dorm. at like college, for example. What happened to B-Rad? He got hacked, but his account is back now. It's just gonna be a while until he has access. Nice bypass. That's probably... Well, it's not game, but... Well, that's almost... I mean, that's an amazing start. I gotta be locked in now, guys, this stream chat. I'm getting ultimate this stream. Like, actually no more messing around. Like, I gotta focus, because last stream I was, bro... I was getting so distracted. I remember I was playing viewer decks a lot, but also I was like... Yeah, I remember. I was getting distracted and stuff, too. But I seriously want to get it this stream. And I started earlier than I did last stream because I didn't sleep the best last night, so I kind of want to go to sleep right after I'm done streaming. So the sooner I get it, the better. So I'm actually going to try to focus while I still have a lot of energy. Because I'll probably have energy for at least another hour or so. We can't... Ooh, good vines here, though. Hero will be back. Yeah, he'll get his account back soon. James says, do you think Spirit Empress is a good card still? I'm not sure, honestly. I don't think... Honestly, it's really hard to tell, though, because of the vines. We don't even know what the meta is going to look like until the vines get nerfed, realistically. Like, we just don't really know, like, anything, really. Because the vines are kind of so broken compared to everything else. Same with the Evo Baby Drag. I'm not going to lie, the Evo, Baby Drag probably needs a nerf as well. Because honestly, guys, my prediction is if they emergency nerf vines, then the Evo Baby Drag is going to be way too broken. Because you could actually make the argument that the vines... Well, the vines kind of counter everything. But in my opinion, if they emergency nerf the vines and don't do anything to the Evo Baby Drag, I think then the Evo Baby Drag is just going to by far be the most broken Evo for, like, the whole season. It's not even going to be close. It'll probably just be, like, almost a repeat of the Evo Furnace. Maybe to that, not, of course, that extent, but... Oh, shoot, I forgot to leave this clan. Forgot to leave that clan. M says, boss, how can I bench press 225? I mean, I've never benched 225 before, but probably just by, like, working up to it. I think it depends on a lot of factors. Like, it probably depends on how much you weigh and stuff. Do you stream anywhere else? I'm streaming on TikTok now, yeah. Like... People just don't know how to use the Evo Baby Drag. Yeah, I agree. Jake says it's so mid. Wait, what? You mean the Baby Drag or the Vines? The Evo Baby Drag is really good. I know some people don't think it's good, but with it being one cycle, it's really strong. Look at the name. Yeah, I saw. We don't have our vines in cycle. Bro, that's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. Like, one set of vines basically got us that big of a lead just because of one set of vines. Brandon with the 2 Ardono says, did you see the other version of this deck with Mighty Miner? No, I haven't seen it, honestly. I don't think I've ever seen this deck with Mighty Miner. I'm not gonna lie, like, with the game being in such a good spot right now, they gotta kind of get it together with the balance changes. Like, it always seems like... I don't know, bro. Like, I just don't understand why they... Nice bypass again. Does he even have NATO? If he doesn't, he's like basically cooked. But yeah, it's crazy because with the game being in such a good spot, you would think they would kind of, you know, straighten things out a little bit. Especially, like, you know, like increasing the World Finals prize pool and stuff like that. I guess that's, like, decided in advance, but... What's up, Ujerb? Just vines this. Bro. What the heck, man? He literally can't even do anything. Mid-game with an ass dev team. I mean, the game's really good, but I feel like the devs are lacking sometimes. Like, I could agree with that. But the game is, I feel like, fundamentally really good. There's not really another game like Clash Royale, and I think that's why it's a game that, like, never completely dies. Because people try to make, like, rip-offs off of it, but that's never going to be the same. But, we just need to get back to another set of vines, and it's basically over. Wow. I like literally couldn't do anything. It's crazy to say, but if you had vines instead of like NATO, it would have been so much closer, just with that one card difference. But yeah, guys, I heard Sir Tag talking about this in the creator group chat. I seriously hope, how's it going, Serena? I seriously hope that they emergency nerf the vines soon, because the meta is like unplayable without using it or like losing to it, because it's tough for creators too to make content, because yeah, it's kind of like people get bored of like the vines over and over. That's why the last video I uploaded isn't performing amazingly, because people are probably getting sick and tired of all the vine videos, but you're kind of cooked if you don't play it. That's the issue. So hopefully they emergency nerf it ASAP. But because CRL's this weekend, I don't know if they're going to wait until after. We'll kind of have to see. Clash can do whatever they want. They got nothing to lose. I mean, at this point, it seems that way. Especially since Mr. Beast is going to get involved soon, it looks like. Did you buy the Vines offer to get it level 14? I actually didn't. I had resources saved up. I can show you after this game, James. I didn't spend any money, actually. I basically just got it for free, and then I unlocked it for free, and then I pretty much just wait, hold on, let me focus here. I don't want something crazy to happen. Couldn't we just go in here, because he kind of just played everything. We got the furnace still alive, no vines and cycle on his end. This could be good. And then yeah, I just used like wild cards and stuff I had saved. We'll just vines here. Rage. We're not going to get his tower, I don't think, but that's going to be a ton of damage. It actually... Wait, what? There's no way that takes the... Okay, we're down a lot of elixir. Why did he not? What the heck? Gob curse. Ooh, that's a, ooh, that's tough. That's tough. Dang, we're actually cooking. We are actually cooking. I thought he gave up. He didn't. Last stream, we were struggling, but this stream, we've been doing well with this deck. We're so locked right now. Because I was even running this deck last stream, but I feel like I was just playing really sloppy most of my games. I feel way more focused this time. Sometimes that's all you need. You just need, like, a fresh day. A day to, like, collect yourself, you know. Maybe hit a blinker or two, right? for legal reasons. That's a joke. And, yeah. Ooh. He vines that. Okay. I really appreciate you liking my comment. You mean on the last video I uploaded? Yeah, I try to upload, or I try to heart like most of the early comments on my videos. I do that often. The person that got me into playing RG years ago, really? Yeah, I used to play it all the time, 2K. No drugs are bad, kids. I'm trolling. I don't even have blinkers anyway. That was just a joke. I gotta throw that in every once in a while to make sure the chat's awake, you know? I gotta make sure they're paying attention. Furnace, I guess. Is Mortar dead in this meta? For the time being, it seems that way. What's good, Ethan? It's worth it to use vines on the pump, right? Does anyone know? I feel like it's value, right? Or is it like... I actually don't know. Kind of a bad... Wait a second. We might as well do this, because if he doesn't have a spell, it could be kind of annoying for him. Oh. It's -1? Oh, so the... Okay, so the one thing the vines aren't good against is the pump, basically. So you shouldn't do anything to the pump. The pump low-key might be good this meta just because of that. That's kind of crazy to think. Oh, he's got the vines. I was going to say he's using a skillful deck and then he whipped out the vines. People poison pump anyway and it's negative. True. True. So maybe it is worth it to go vines on the pump still. I don't know, though. It probably depends on your cycle. Like, if you got nothing better to do, it's probably good to do, I feel like. Prod Liddy says use code BOSS to buy the passive vines upgrades. AW. I appreciate that, Prod. There's a high chance the vines are going to get nerfed, but might as well have fun with them in the meantime, am I right? Wait a second. Vines! Boo. Oh, gosh. That was the worst time to go in for a Gob Giant. To be fair, at least... It's still got a hit. Oh my gosh. That was the worst Gob Giant ever, though. We're fine, I think. We just gotta go defensive vines here, right? Why do you go... Wait a second, what? That's going to get on the tower. We can't avoid it, so we just let that happen. He's got to defend the guards. We just have to get back to vines and we win. We do this to pressure. He has to defend this. He can't just let this go. Sweet. It's over now. Nice. That actually, like, even though he had vines, I feel like that's still, all things considered, a pretty high skill deck. Like, 3M in this meta is insane. We're on a nice streak now, like, actually. Imagine we just hit ultimate, like, without losing a game. I think if I do that, I'm either going to play some games in ultimate for like a little bit, probably not super long, or maybe I could push a little bit to like 15k. But I might want to do the 15k push in one stream because I feel like that would be kind of fun. Prince opposite lane of the bowler's good often because, like, sometimes the bowler player doesn't have another good counter to the Prince, so then they're kind of... Yeah, kind of like that, for example. Like, having to go E-Golem is absurd. Okay, we do get that to connect at least. We gotta kind of watch out here, though. Okay, nice. That dies at least. Oh my gosh, that's not dead. That's a problem. If we lose our tower, it's pretty much game, so I hope it doesn't happen. What are we playing against right now, bro? The off-meta decks, I swear, get you the most sometimes. This is like really bad, this situation. Whoa, 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 whoa. Like, bro. Oh, he's getting... Dude, rip. This is over. I feel like I should just let him win at this point. Should we let him win or never give up, chat? What do you guys think? Because I, like... Well, it's pretty much game anyway. Like, I don't know if... Dude, this is a crazy matchup. Especially with the barbs. Maybe, like, let's try, like, for... like, one more push or something. The only way is if we save Elixir. That's kind of why I let that happen. This is, like, the worst matchup I've seen, though. The worst kind of matchup we could get. Because it's like he's got E-Drag, Barbarian, Bowler. He's got like a lot of good stuff. Defense anyway. And then we don't actually have an adequate E-Golem counter. We've got to do dual lane pressure, it's the only way. Because we need both towers. No way this guy throws in the last second, right? Yeah, Barbarians. And yeah, that's game. Right. When you lose your shot towers, it's pretty much over at that point, 90% of the time. You don't get anything upgraded. Another person running Chef. Probably make an Evo freeze for Christmas and nerf the Vines to death. I could see the Ice Golem getting an Evo. They might give the Ice Golem an Evo because I feel like that's a card that is kind of like a lot of casuals like. It's kind of been in the game for a while. Freeze, I don't know. They might, but Ice Golem I could see them doing around Christmas time. Maybe like the Ice Wizard too. This needs to reach the minions, hopefully. Okay. That looks scary, but that wasn't that bad. We could actually guards here just to kind of be annoying. So this way he's got to commit a lot for this. Arrows, yup. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That was nice. Tim Hunt says, just farted, boss. Thanks for letting me know, Tim. Go Furnace here. Alright. Prince is probably the better play. I was thinking of going Gob Giant, but Prince is probably better first. I guess we can pressure. Might as well. I feel like we're getting his tower here. Because yeah. Yeah. What? How did he defend? Excuse me? Oh, well, he didn't. Never mind. Bro, this meta is insane, bro. Like, actually. We gotta pressure, I feel like, so he doesn't get too comfortable going all in. He's gotta actually defend, you know? How does he defend after doing that, I wonder? Yeah, he doesn't. That's kind of what I thought. GG. To be fair, if he somehow did, I don't know if I would have defended in that scenario, so. Will you ever do a Goblin Machine impression? I could try. I don't know how great I'm at that, though. Like, I don't think I'd get the accent right. I know it says Goblin Machine. It's like, Goblin Machine! That was not accurate, but I try to make it sound as cringe as possible. Yeah. We'll go Goblin Machine here. Probably Graveyard. Bro, that's the most dead facial expressions I've seen. Oh. I did not expect him to go vines on that. Charge! Oh. Got the nighttime. Furnace. Bot better. Poison doesn't kill the furnace, I think. Yeah, because it's 16. Gob Machine or Prince here? I guess Gob Machine. Because I feel like he's got a good amount of Prince counters, especially with the hut. No. Oh, nice. Let's go. That pretty much went as well as it possibly could have there. I'm not going to lie. That was perfect. Have you ever won against Molite or played against him? I mean, he usually beats me, but I mean, I've beaten him before. We've matched on ladder several times. I'm gonna just Gob Giant in the back, I guess. Even though we're winning, this is definitely still losable, so we gotta make sure we're focused. That's a pretty good set of vines, I would say. We just get a machine going in the back here. Berserker died. If we keep pressuring, it's going to be hard for him to get a good graveyard opportunity. So that's probably the way that we keep like a good position. I'm going to Furnace high up so we can't. I'm going to just Vines the Furnace. That should at least make sure it's dead. Yeah. Nice. He's going to go in for a graveyard for sure here, I think. Yeah, I don't know why, but I just felt like it was pretty obvious. Alright, sweet. The guards are like actually a pretty nice counter to the vines in general, because there's 3 of them, so if the vines go on like if they all get vined, it's kind of good, I would say, because then your other stuff kind of, yeah. Nice. I don't even want to say they're good against the vines, but it's at least okay against it, which I feel like says a lot because the vines are like broken against most things. So easy peasy. Boss, Moggs, Riley, and Mo. All right, bro. Bow. Can you beat Mo in a best 3? Probably not. Probably not. We're close to ultimate. Do a Berserker impression? I don't know if I could do that. Do you think any cards will get any cards with the same ability as Spirit Empress? I could see it happening, but not anytime soon, I would say. Like, maybe in like a year or two, but not anytime soon. That would be my guess. We really don't know for sure, though. Anything is possible at this point, I feel like. Oh, Diddy. Bad situation. Recruits might be a tough one for us. Do we get another Fire Spirit? Nah. I don't know if he's got the cage or not. Is he reading TikTok chat? Yeah, I am. I am. I feel like I gotta upload more TikToks in order to grow my audience. I don't know how the algorithm works, but I know when you upload, it's really helpful because sometimes people come from your posts, basically. I feel like we can't do a whole lot without the Evo Furnace in hand. But I feel like we gotta go in here with him not having the Diddy in cycle. Go! Let's go, man. Nice. Pancake didn't get wasted. Definitely gonna go Gob Giant here, I think. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I don't know how we're going to defend. That might be the tricky part here. Flying Machine, interesting. Ah, I think we're okay. Nice. Whew. User says God Machine's broken. I'd have to agree. We got 6-7 viewers right now on TikTok. We're close. When's your crack ability tier list coming? Bro, low-key, I might just upload a YouTube short or a TikTok of, like, the crack one. Especially on YouTube, I feel like it would do well. Because I did the blind ranking tier list and that did well. Go Gob Giant here. May Sosa says Mexican fan here. Welcome. How's he gonna defend after doing that? Like, actually, how the heck is he gonna defend now? I mean, that's quite a lot of damage. I thought we were gonna get his tower, but he did get a P.E.K.K.A down in time. This will be nice, though, and actually, maybe there's a slim chance we have enough elixir to get a Gob Giant in front of this. If we do, I think we get his tower right here. I don't know if I'll be able... No, we can. Nice. He slows it down, but... we gotta get guards so the Berserker doesn't go for it. No, the slowdown. Bro, that slowdown kind of saved him hard there. Well, it kind of did, but not really, I guess, in the end. If I didn't get his tower there, then it would have definitely saved him. For sure. Wow, I didn't think... I thought he would play it in the other lane. He's probably, yeah, gonna try to go opposite lane, though. We gotta go in here to pressure, to force him to defend so he doesn't get, like, too comfortable just going in. Not bad. Now he just finds this. Yeah, but, I mean, this is basically over. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. The Evo Furnace is worse, but the nerf hardly did anything. Like... dude, the nerf hardly did anything at all. It's still like a top 3 Evo only game. In fact, it might even still be the second best. Like, the only Evo better than it is probably the Evo Baby Drag at this point. Like, it's so broken still. We're so focused. We only lost a game, right? We only lost 1 game. We're doing a lot better this stream compared to yesterday. Let's close it out. I might play a couple games in Ultimate once we do get it. No way we're against Arden Toas. What the heck? Dude. This guy finished first last season. Bro, we're actually against Arden Toas. I'm gonna wait and not do anything for a bit. Alright, I'll machine now. It's probably some cycle deck. Okay, drill, yeah. Alright, we gotta focus. This guy's really good. Okay, he does have the vines, as expected. So... Guard's got a little bit of damage. He might go drill here, I wouldn't be surprised. Nah, he doesn't. The Barbarrel's a nice counter to the drill. That was kind of close to reaching. Drill coming in. That'll be fully countered unless... Okay, with the snowball, that's kind of an overcommitment, though, I feel like. I mean, like... This is kind of a taste of your own medicine game, if you ask me. Because he got first with this deck last season. Wait, someone on TikTok said there's lag. Is there really? Yeah, it's a pretty easy win. I got there way quicker than I thought. I thought it was going to take at least an hour. To get there. 0 medals. Oh, there we go. What's our rank? Are we even... Well, we might as well at least try to get into the top 200, right? It's probably not even that much further. Alright, we could play a few more. Because I don't want to end too soon. I mean, I've only been live like 40 minutes. At least might as well go for like... a few more. Let's take them all to find a game. But to be fair, there doesn't seem to be many people. Only Oxley and Diego are there on my list. Wiseboss just casually clapping the top 1. Partly because this deck is just broken. I feel like that's the main reason that this deck is broken. You Jarb channel says, boss, are you depressed? I don't think I am at the moment. There's definitely been stages of my life where I definitely have felt like I am, but I don't think I am currently. I don't know. I don't know if it was good to go. I was thinking about it, but she finished top 200 last season. I can't remember. I think it was top 300 though. This guy's got an interesting deck. Okay, he does have the vines. Somehow the furnace didn't get vine though. What is this guy's win condition? Oh, it's Expo. Wow. I never would have thought it's Expo. That's kind of crazy. That's going to be pretty easily defended. Maybe it would have been better to... Nah, it's actually fine. We didn't go vines. We're kind of okay here. We kind of just have to... I feel like at this point, we actually just got to make sure our defense is on point. We do have the vines, which helps a ton as well. Why did he just... I guess we could just go vines here. Bro, I thought that was going to reach. I thought that was going to reach somehow. That would have been insane if it reached. That's just... Oh, shoot. He does have the Evo Skellies. Bro. How the heck did that reach, bro? Oh my gosh. Wait, what the look? Dude. Dude. That little prince did so much damage. Bro. I did not think the little prince was going to do that much damage. That is absurd. That is actually absurd. Bro. That, like, I thought that was going to get maybe like 1,000 damage, but not that much. The vines, yeah, the vines. It, like, messes everything up. The little prince, though, also is a bit better after the buff, too. If love conquers all, why won't it conquer this depression? I feel like love could conquer depression if it's the right kind of love with the right person. Loki might play Ox. There's a good chance. Use Vines on tower? Yeah, that explains it. Why not live on Twitch? I don't know. I feel like it's not really worth streaming on Twitch. People ask that like almost every stream. I just feel like it's not really a great streaming platform compared to YouTube, and TikTok's good for exposure too. It's just hard to grow on Twitch. It's kind of good for existing streamers, but not for like... Bosses like Socrates, really? Yeah, we lost the tower. What's these weird decks? I don't even know. It's a weird meta right now. Maybe take a break. I mean, I'm playing pretty well. I won like basically 9 out of 10 games to hit ultimate. The last couple matches were just kind of weird, that's all. It's just a strange deck. And probably a hard counter too, more likely than not. Maybe not a hard counter, but definitely a bad matchup. Or just based off of what we cycled, kind of not great. But I think this is a pretty bad matchup. Just from how it appears, anyway. Maybe there's a chance we can come back, or at least get something going here. We rage that. Do Vines. The game is lagging. Yeah, it was kind of lagging too before. When I was recording a video, I don't know why. Nice. I don't think there's any problem with the connection. Dude, I don't know how that we came back to 1. I'll take it though. How did the Gob Giant Evo become S tier without buffs? It's probably because of the chef. Like the chef buffed the Gob Giant, basically. Dang, the last video I uploaded is doing very bad. I guess people are getting kind of bored of the Vines, which is kind of understandable. But also, I feel like it's not as exciting as, like, the Evo Furnace was when I did, like, the 98% usage, because obviously 69% compared to 98 is a big difference. XE. Do the Gob Giant in the back. Yo, E-Giant, what the... Is this just like a tower trade? Oh my gosh, bro. Nah, that's... bro. That was more than a tower trade, I would say. Holy, bro. What the... Alright, we're close to top 200 now. I didn't invite from your clan. Does your clan just recruit Ultimate Champion players, or was it to trash talk me? I got no idea. Who invited you? The person who asked that in the TikTok. Who invited you? Do 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 shooby doo ba do 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 do. Any tips for League One? Says Suppo. League One. What deck are you running? That push wasn't actually that great. Furnace should come out. Oh, we didn't even need it. Nice. Bro sounds like Steve from American Dad with the doo-wop vocals. Doo-wop? What the heck does that word even mean? Do I need to do anything here? I guess we bar barrel. Oh. That's fine. Machine. He might go minor minions. Yee. Shoot, the guards were because I was trying to protect against the mighty. It's aight, though. It's aight. Vine's coming out from him. Oh, baby. Oh! Dude, it's like it feels like they just can't do anything. Like, what is this, man? How's it a viable strategy game like Clash Royale? I don't. This is what happens when they don't nerf the vines. We're almost top 200. If we win one more, we're basically top 200, which is probably a good stopping point. Is Furnace still busted the Evo? Yeah, it is. It is. The Furnace needs a nerf. Like, again, the Evo needs a nerf. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say it did nothing, but it's still completely broken. If I was able to get a Gob Giant in front of that, it would have been pretty fire. Of course, he's got the vines. I mean, everyone does, so. I mean, hey, at least we didn't lose the whole tower. If we did, it would have basically been over. It's still pretty much over, though. This is going to be like a rough matchup. Got a lot for the Eagolem. Might be possible, but it's going to be hard for sure. Yeah, this is a hard counter, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, though, but it's a really difficult matchup. He went Vines on that instead of the... That'll save our tower at least, but yeah. We'll see. If we could get his tower, maybe we got a good shot. Okay. We just go all in left lane and hope for the best, basically. Yeah, it's over. Kind of a rough matchup. It's game, yeah. Yeah, rip. Dude, that was unlucky. We almost won. But at least you only lost 21. I knew it was game. Like, I knew it was game the whole time, but, like, it seemed like we had an ounce of hope towards the end. He almost threw. If we can find someone that's around us and we can get like 30, it would probably give us top 200. This guy has Royal Hogs, right? Yep. Where'd you finish last season, bro? I don't know, like top 300, I think. Something like that. I didn't even play the last few hours. I was at a concert. I don't even really care about where I finished that much, because if I don't finish top 3 or better than 5th, then it's basically kind of useless for me. I have to basically get a new best for it to be worth it. So I'd either have to go all out one season, or I don't really prioritize where I finish too much. But maybe I'll go all out one time again at some point. Furnace. Do you think they'll give an Evo to the Suspicious Shrub? Maybe. What's your highest finish? 5th. Blade wants to know how you lost that. It's a hard counter for Blade, I'm pretty sure. He almost lost, though, because he threw towards the end. Go Vines here. Yeah, the Evo bats are so bad because of the furnace being so good. I don't know if anything's considered a hard counter for the deck you're running. Hog Firecracker should be a hard counter. There's no way the Hog player should lose this matchup. Hog Firecracker is probably the best example. How many hours a day do you Clash? I pretty much only play on stream and when I'm recording videos. That's about it. So maybe what, like 2 hours a day on average recently? 2.5, something like that. What are we at now? Alright, we're top 200. Good enough. I was only planning on getting to Ultimate this stream, but we ended up getting there pretty quick, so I figured I'd play a few more. Alright, I'll call it here. Kind of a shorter stream, but I want to go to sleep earlier. Because I didn't sleep the best last night, so I want to go to sleep earlier. Because I ended the stream so late last night. I think I ended it was at like 4 a.m. or something. Alright, have a good night. Kind of a shorter stream, but we hit Ultimate pretty quick, which was nice. Bye, TikTok. Have a good night, or good rest of your day, depending on where you live. I'll be live again soon. I'll try to upload more stuff for TikTok soon, too. Peace. And, yeah, I think I'll call it here on YouTube as well. Because I'm going to go to sleep earlier tonight. I might get a little more something to eat, and then, yeah, I'll probably go to sleep. But, yeah, thank you all for watching. Kind of a shorter stream. But the last, like, few times I streamed were all pretty long, so I guess that's fine. I very rarely do... Wait, what the heck happened? Why is it not tracking properly? I can fix it after. It doesn't matter that much. Alright. Yeah, kind of a shorter stream than what I normally do, but it's good I streamed at least. I've been streaming pretty much like every day recently. Doing a video pretty much every day. I might low-key take like one day off of a video tomorrow if I can't figure out what to do. Because off the top of my head, I can't figure out what to do. Maybe there's something to yap about, or they'll finally nerf the vines, but maybe I'll just take like a day off of uploading. Because I have uploaded like every day for the past like month now. And I don't want to force a video out, because the last video isn't performing that well, so if I don't have something interesting to do, I might hold off, but... Anyway, YouTube, have a good night. I'll be live again soon. Bye-bye.